Can you blow a kiss?
We met through my little sister. She was in the youth department at a church that he actually was working at. She felt inclined to introduce us, even though she didn't really know him. Then we kind of hit it off and became friends and then started dating. So the first time I was diagnosed with cancer, I was 18. So I was finishing up my first year of college. And then it was just it was low malignant serous, and so with that particular type, it just starts on your ovaries. And because it kept returning, by the third time, they said I just needed to remove what was left of my ovaries or it would continue to return.
So I remember pretty early on, we were at a doctor's appointment, and I remember we were sitting in a room, and the doctor at the time had mentioned to us that if we were going to be able to have kids down the road using her eggs, that we kind of need to make a decision pretty quickly on if we wanted to freeze embryos. And this was early on when we were just dating, and
like
so
within the first year.
Yeah. You know, I knew pretty early on, and I think she did too, that this was something that was going to last forever. And so we had those conversations, and so we ended up going through a round with trying to freeze embryos, and it didn't work out.
That was when we attempted actually 3 times, and it just didn't work. They had been too much trauma, so my eggs weren't doing what they needed to do, and they couldn't get them to finish the process. So after the 3rd time of it not working, we kind of decided that was our sign that it wasn't going to work, and we just came to peace with it.
We ended up later on having a conversation again, and it was going to be whether or not we were going to try and freeze embryos, but with an egg donor. And so we had those conversations as well, and who would be the egg donor, and would we go with, you know, just anybody. And so we were fortunate enough to have her younger sister be our egg donor.
And she had let me know early on when I first had cancer that, and they had already needed to start taking my ovaries, that if I ever needed her eggs, she was more than willing and happy to offer those to me. So it just wasn't something I thought I'd actually ever need to consider.
The Hills came in for female infertility issues, and we were able to do a retrieval, and we retrieved quite a few eggs. With those eggs, we were able to do a standard insemination with the sperm. And we were able to do the standard insemination because the sperm actually met our criteria based on the concentration and motility and morphology or shape of the sperm. For the insemination, we actually put a certain concentration of sperm in a dish that contains a drop of media that holds 1 to 2 eggs, and we put that concentration of sperm in each drop that holds the eggs and kind of let them do their thing overnight, and then we check fertilization in the morning. So we did a frozen embryo transfer, and so we were able to freeze quite a few embryos, so they came back a few months later and we were able to do a frozen embryo transfer. Our thaw success rates are absolutely amazing. They're about 98%.
When you go through IVF, you don't get to do kind of some of the same things you get to when you just get pregnant on your own. So I went ahead and went and bought a pregnancy test, and then I took a picture of it. And then I also did a little chalkboard that said, "We have a bun in the oven." And because that was kind of our thing, is that we were trying to put a bun in the oven. And I took a picture of that, and I FaceTimed with him because he was at work, and told him that I needed some help picking some sort of decoration for the house, and if he could just look at it and tell me his opinion. And so then I turned the phone, and he got to see the chalkboard, and that was how I announced it to him.
Yeah, when he finally came, it was amazing, and she got to hold him, do some skin-to-skin contact, and he even latched on right away, and then I got to hold him, do some skin-to-skin contact. So it's just, yeah, you just think about all those years of talking about the process, going through parts of the process, and then it just kind of all comes together at that one moment. it's pretty amazing.
Yeah. Altogether, I mean, I wouldn't change it for anything, just because we got our son out of the deal. He has so much character. He's so fun. He's a little ham. He has such a kind heart, very gentle. He knows how to make people laugh, and he knows what he's doing. Like, he knows what he's doing. He's very, very smart.
Oh, you have to have a kid.
Sometimes too smart.
Yeah.
Yeah, he's just a lot of energy all over the place and a lot of fun, and everybody he meets, they fall in love with him, and he says hi and thank you for things and goodbye. So
Very social.
we got lucky. We kind of got a perfect kid.